Capricorn, welcome to your last 3 months forecast of the year. So this is for October, November, and December. I'll be doing your October first, so let's take a look. And I know it's almost half of the month, but I'm really going through some stuff right now. Okay? Well, health-wise. Anyway, let's take a look, Capricorn. What's going to be in it for you for the rest of the month? Well, Capricorn, not so bad, but it seems like you will be traveling by the end of the month. Just be very careful about this water sign that's been thinking of betraying you. Now, you will also be preoccupied by this person that came from your past. It's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And it seems like this is the one who abandoned you and leave you right in the middle of nowhere and during the time of your crisis. That this person, even though it's been like 7, 8, or 4 years already, it seems like they still feel guilty about the entire thing. They're already with somebody, but it seems like they, from time to time, they still think about you. And they are still suffering from the karma of whatever that they have done to you. That's why this person keeps on thinking a lot about you, even in your dreams. And lately, you have been really active in their thoughts. So expect that there will be some reconnection or just a simple message that you will be getting or receiving from this person. Okay? Now, you will also be receiving a lump sum of money. Okay, and you will now be creating a blueprint of your, whatever you want to happen in your immediate future. Establishing yourself and then planning more ahead. Even though there are some things in your life that you're not really happy and satisfied, but you just want to look at the broader side of the situation. Some of you are also going through some bone-related issues or bone-related illnesses, okay, and migraine. Let's take a look further. Lastly, it's your health. All right. You will be given a contract, or there will be an offer that will be, presented to you, that will be proposed to you, but you feel like you're going to turn this down. You feel like you're already happy with wherever you are right now, and you're pretty much faithful and loyal to your company or to your boss. However, with this other company, you know that there's something, in their offer. Let's say, for example, that they are being pushy and they're being too, aggressive, okay, in getting you. If people like this, once they get whatever they want, and you've already signed a contract, that's the time that they will be manipulating you. Because they are done wooing you. They're done pursuing you. So now that you're already binded in their contract, you're the one you're the one who should be wooing them. And since that you've already, resigned and you don't have any more job and you can go back to your former job, then they can just, threaten you that, oh, okay, if you don't do this, I'm going to fire you. So think long and hard about this offer that is being presented to you, even though the numbers are really promising and it's like, ooh, it's way higher, than what you're usually getting right now. But think of the consequences in the long run. Okay. Now, you will also be communicating with your partner or with your loved one, thinking more about solidifying your future and whatever that you want to happen, invest, or have as part of your new beginnings. especially if you're working in the field of real estate or hospital and hotel industry. Okay. Changes are also coming your way, and it seems like there is a water sign from the past that will be coming back into your life or that will be getting in touch with you. Now, also be very careful and watch your back because it seems like someone who's a fire sign will be betraying you or will try to do something right behind you. This person seems like they can't get what they want and they're deluded about, they're so deluded about their illusions, fears, and a lot of, like going back and forth. This person is also a little bit of a bipolar. So I expect that they will be thinking that they're being paranoid because they'll think that you're doing something to them, even though you're not really doing anything, but it's only in their thoughts. You'll also be traveling or will plan to travel within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months by the end of the month. Now, work-wise, like what I said, if you're working in the real estate, hospital, or hotel industry, or real estate, I feel like you will have a lot more growth. Now, you will also be participating in a competition, symposium, expo, or will be invited as a public speaker of a very important event. And this is where you're going to be earning your limelight and your, let's say, 15-minute fame. But even though it's going to be like a short period of time, you will be gaining enough exposure, people, networks, connections, and, new friends. You will also be invited to another meeting or to another gathering. Okay? Now, your boss will be very pleased with your work and you will be tasked to hire new people or to hire a new team or, something like that, or to form your own team. And as much as you want to pay attention to some of your, let's say hobbies and things that you do right after work, you won't be able to do it this month because you will be, taking care and focusing on this project on hand. Okay? When it comes to your love life, like what I said, there's a younger water sign that will be coming back into your life or will be back in touch with you because they seem to be like they can't really get over you. They can't, stop thinking about you. And you've been really active in their thoughts and in their dreams for the past few days or weeks, and they can't seem to understand what is the connection. Now, you need to forgive this person. Well, I know that some of you will say that how can you forgive somebody if they're not even asking for forgiveness? Well, the good news is this person is already suffering from whatever they have done to you, but it seems like they really wanted to talk to you to clear out the past. They know that there is something that needs to be aired out or that needs to be cleared out so that both of you can really move on, from your past. If you wanted to know if this person have the intention of going back to you, first off, to some of you is already married and already in a relationship. Of course, at the back of your head, you're still wishing for this person to go back, but you know that you already have a responsibility and commitment. So it's not really possible, even if this person wants you back. Second off, they're already with somebody that they just turned their back onto because they're also having some problems in their paradise. And you've already cut off this person anyway. This person have also cut you off. So, even if this person will be, will try to be friends with you, I feel like just keep it civil and just keep it, neutral. Don't try to get close again because this person have already, deserted you during the times that you really needed them. They just vanish. They just walk away. They just, they just leave you behind. No explanations, nothing, no whatsoever. Okay, so I feel like you will try to, at least try to forgive. Okay, so It will also help you with your future karma if you would just leave this, if you would just throw this one baggage away. Okay? Anyway, this person is also very authoritative just because that they came from a very good family. They feel like they can do anything and whatever, you know. And singles, looks like you're in to somebody that is kind of a womanizer. They're, if you're with a earth sign or if you're with a fire sign. Currently, if you're with a fire sign, this person is into multiple relationships. And if you're with a earth sign, don't mistaken, them being nice and being helpful into falling in love. Although I feel like you will have the tendency to fall in love with this person because they have such a good heart and they're very, like they don't have to ask for anything in return. And they will be helping you with your current ordeals. It seems like you'll be meeting this person in a center where people gather for some advices. And if you're already with with the fire sign, it looks like this person will be full of promises, but will also be full of emptiness. If you want to stay active with this person, well, sex is actually not a problem for you, but when your emotions are affected, your sexual performance and your chemistry and connection will also be very, very, very affected as well. So it makes you feel and think and remember the person from the past again, that this was the only person who really made you feel so complete. You need to move on from that person from the past if you really want to fully utilize your happiness and your love life and whatever that may come your way. Although this person is not really good for you. Okay? Too much jealousy, possessiveness, one-way relationship. And they're also very unfair. Like they feel like they can be free and they should be able to spread their wings and roam someplace else and visit other nests. With you, it's like, you just have to stay in one corner, and that is really, really unfair. Okay. Now, you already know this to yourself. You're just staying in this relationship because you feel like there's still something that could develop, or you're still hoping for the silver lining. But I feel like it's really time for you to wake up and step out of this. All right. Now, well, you know what? Even if I tell you that it's time for you to step out of this, or even if I tell you that some suggestions or some stuff, it's still your decision at the end of the day. Nobody can make a decision for you. You're the only one who can see whatever really lies ahead of you and whatever that you're really into. If you feel like there's still a chance for the two of you to patch things up, then stay. Okay, but if you feel like this has been going on like a pattern and this person did not, it's not just once that they have cheated on you or that you caught them cheating, then obviously you need to snap out of it, right? So don't put the blame on others and say that you shouldn't be saying whatever other people, or you shouldn't be saying what people should do or something like that. Anyway. Health-wise, you're going to be a little bit conscious about your beauty and your skin. You feel like you're getting a little bit old or you're aging. So you want to bring back that spice and that looks, okay? Be very careful in animal-related stuff. Asthma, diseases, illness, allergies, over-itchiness, and red bumps, okay? Now, you also need to be careful of airborne diseases, especially that you will be mingling in public or anywhere that there are some people that keeps on sneezing or that they are, Because the disease that you're going to be getting is something that is in airborne, and there's one carrier of this virus or bacteria in a place where you will be attending, like for example a game or arena or concert or whatsoever. Okay, be very careful because it's going to take some time for you to really remove this. And the symptoms will be your entire body will be very painful, feeling so confused and lethargic, you're unable to hear, high fever, and loss of appetite. Okay, but it's much better for you to go and check out with the doctor what are those. Okay, and well, facial allergies. Oh, and you need to take care of your eyes because it's going to be really itchy during this month. Some of you will also be catching either it's a pink eye or it's like an allergy or an infection. Okay, now lung problems, especially if you're a heavy smoker, you really need to look for an alternative to stop this. You also need to be a little bit more hygienic to food that you eat. Don't just, like eat food from the groceries. Oof. And backyard gardening, you're going to be more into this, like healthy kind of living. And you will also be lowering your intake of carbohydrates plus meat. All right. If you're not allergic to seafood, actually fish is better than the rest of the seafoods, okay? Fish diet will be much better for you during this month. Especially if you're very conscious of your fats. Let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month of October. Okay, give back, light, memories, listen, caregiver, soul power, believe, new beginnings. Okay, give back. Today's the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. This is about for the, remember the one that I've said about singles, that there is one earth sign that will be very nice and will be helping you without anything in return. That's being unconditional. And I feel like the person who really needs it today is you. Now, light, imagine yourself as being composed of energy in light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You're a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance, which is true. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Memories, your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. Listen, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. Caregiver, we are with you. Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. This is the, for those Caps who's been so caring and giving and generous to their loved ones, especially to their families. But those people that they usually love, cared for, and they are so concerned about, they don't love them back. Okay, so now it's time for you to put your foot down. That if, like you've already given enough in the past, you've already provided, the things that they needed, and you've already helped them out. But now, This is all about you. It's time for you to be a caregiver of your own. It's time for you to take care of yourself. Okay? Nobody can do that for you. Okay? That's something that you really need to understand. It's something that you also need to accept. Okay? The reason why you are this strong, you are given this gift of standing strong right in the middle of the storm, is because, you will be your own hero. Okay? And when you started showing your vulnerability, people scrutinize you for being so weak and for being so, like that, unreliable. Despite of those people that you've already helped in the past, you expect that some people will try to pick you up and will try to be there for you because you have tried to help them during the times that you have, something to give. But that is also something that you need to understand now and accept, that you will always be on your own and you will always be your own hero. So gather your strength, take care of yourself more, and prioritize yourself. Now, soul power, always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Believe the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all who you are, is the power of your belief. New beginnings, everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. When there is something that isn't really working out right now, it means that life is trying to make you look into a different way, okay? And not to punish you. Moving on to the month of November. And Capricorn, there's nothing wrong if you'll be prioritizing yourself, because sometimes you feel so guilty of being selfish, taking care of yourself, indulging and pampering yourself, because you feel like you're always responsible of other people and their welfare, whatever that they're going to have in the future, You also have obligations to yourself. Ooh. Last week of November will be a little bit not so good for you. Well, it's only a small disappointment, and like in the month of October that someone's going to be betraying you, but this month there will be just a slight disappointment. Okay. All right. Well, for some of you who's been going through difficulties in your relationship right now, it seems like you will see that your partner still cares a lot about you. There will be a bit of a jealousy, but it's not a harmful one. It seems like they're going to be much more attentive to you right now because they can see that somebody from the past that you used to love so much is really trying to make their presence active. Sometimes it's actually good to make somebody jealous, just to see if they still really love you. All right. This month of November, changes are coming your way. News that will also be coming your way as well, that you'll be very, very, very happy and will be delighted to hear a very good news. Now, some of you needs to be away from your family or from your loved ones. It's not that you'll be traveling or that you will be possibly you could also go out of town, but it's just very near. But I feel like this is, this will require you to work longer hours because of a project that you really need to do by the end of this month. And last minute, there will be some problems with some of your coworkers that will be bailing out, or that will fall sick, or that will not be participating, or something like that. But you'll be able to, you will be able to, to resolve it. Now, some of you who is already with the fire, earth, or air, it seems like there will be some, a little bit of a jealousy, okay? And there will also be a slight confrontation, but you really don't want to pay attention to the drama during this month. Because some of you will also be receiving an award during this month, or you will be one of the candidates to receive it, and you'll be very happy. Some of you will also find out that you are pregnant during this month. The only problem or the only disappointment that you will be receiving is about your job. Some of your team members, or some of the people who works under your team or under your supervision would request for transfer or would quit. Okay, and they want to join another team. But you know what? It's not their loss. Okay? Or it's not. No, sorry. It's not your loss. And it's it only means to say that you will be gaining much more, helpful people, smarter and creative, productive, and not so lazy, and not such an airhead. Okay? So don't worry about it. They will all be replaced. I feel like you'll be losing 3 to 4 people, but they will be replaced with much better candidates or much better people. Okay? Now, like what I said, when it comes to your work life or when it comes to your career, right after the storm, right after all the hurdles that you have faced alone, and sometimes you don't even know if you're still doing the right thing, this month, you will be seeing the light, and you will be given much more strength through the signs and symbols that will be sent to you by your guides or your angels. And most people who will be helping you are actually senior or experts. Okay? So for you to finish off whatever that you need to deliver during this month, help will be coming on its way, and you will be delighted that, wow, those people that you did not really expect to be there for you will be there for you. And they will also be calling out for some help as well, extra help on the way. And this is where you will be realizing that you're so blessed and that you're so guided. Plus, there is a celebration that's going to be upcoming. Either you will be hailed for a new position or you'll be receiving an award. Okay? Just remain grounded. Don't let your success get into your head. And some of you will also be thinking about investing in another house, another land, or another real estate, or buying something, out of the country, which is more for an investment. Now, you also need to watch out for your sleep, and there will be some things that you will be shown or seeing in your dreams, which is more likely prophetic. It has something to do with what's going to happen to you and what's going to come your way within the next 3 to 4 months, which is definitely, it will be around next year. Now, now for those of you who's with an air sign, earth sign, or fire sign, looks like there will be some communications, talks, discussions, and there will be someone who will try to move away emotionally, physically, mentally, or something like that. And some problems will be fixed by the middle of this month, and you will hear the thoughts of your partner because they are actually, so afraid of losing you for another person. Well, come to think of it, they've been ignoring you and neglecting you for the past few weeks and months just because that they feel like, they can replace you or they can have someone else other than you. But now that there is a threat, and now that there is somebody who wants you back or who wants you more than them, now they feel like they can't really afford to lose you. So sometimes it's much better, to have a little bit of a competition. But this person that will still be looming around you or that will still be hovering above you and boldly saying that they want you back or that they are willing to wait, come what may. I feel like you better, cut it off if you really want to. If you will prolong this and if you will make this person, keep their hopes up, I feel like there will be some big disappointments that will be coming your way. Okay, so better cut it off. Now, when it comes to your sex life, singles, like what I said, that there is somebody around you or somebody that you're with who's into a multiple relationship or multiple partnership, and you will definitely find out who the person is there. Who's the person that they're also messing around with. It just so happens that it's also someone that you know. Now, only you have the key, but you'll be a little bit outrageous, because of what you're going to be discovering this month. But you know what? It's not really worthy of, they're not really worthy of your reputation if ever that you're going to go berserk, okay? And you're going to go, you're going to be charging because of your anger. Okay? And you just have to look around because I feel like there is someone else that is more than willing to offer you happiness, provision, love, devotion, loyalty, and even long-term commitment. You're just really looking into and trying to make things work with the wrong person. Okay? There is someone else around you. Turn your head around, turn your attention around. There is someone else who will be offering you their love and their emotions by the end of this month, and you will be very happy. But still, I feel like it's not that easy for you to really let go of somebody that you feel like that can still change or that you can still change because you feel like you can be the hero of this person. It's time for you to snap out of it. Okay? Now, health-wise, you need to, if you love meat and if you're into like the normal kind of, eating and you're not really into, the diet and exercise and stuff like that, it seems like this is something that you really need to start changing. Also, you need to get some more eye supplements. Fever, flu, body pain, will also be active during this month. Vertigo, feeling so nauseous, and you'll also try to be strong, but you need to, work things out a little bit slowly because you're not as strong as how you used to be. A lot of things have already changed in your body. It's only in your mindset that you still feel young, but your body isn't. Okay, you need to take care of that. You also need to take it slowly. You also need, some of you, especially women, you need to go and check out with your doctor and have some pap smear or check out your breast, okay, and also your bones. Especially if you've been having that, sometimes you will just fall or you're unable to, to get up and you're feeling a little bit lethargic, okay? It has something to do more with potassium. So much better for you to go and check out with your doctor when you can, okay? Aside from that, I feel like you will also be mingling and you will be attending some more health groups or some more health meetings or something like that for you to know more about, and the things that you need to know about your health. Okay. Let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Caregiver, receive. Take a moment. You're not alone. Give back. Cleanse, intuitive nudges, just ask. Again, the caregiver thing, okay? It's time for you to take care of yourself, and it's time for you to look more into your own welfare, own happiness, and into your own betterment, okay? It's time for you to start taking care of yourself more than other people. Like what I said, you need to stop being the hero of other people rather than saving them from their own demise, because we all have our own karma to deal with. It's their own battle, it's their own karma, it's their own monster. Let them, discard their own skeletons in the closet, okay? Now, receive. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. This is pretty much the same. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Take a moment. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into any decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. You're not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. Some of you have been feeling, if your mother already passed away years ago, some of you are feeling the presence of your mother, and you've been dreaming about them as well. There is something that you need to remind yourself of, like a promise that you've made right before they died or right before they passed away, or there is something that they want you to remind of, to take care of yourself, like how they have taken care of you in the past, or how they have loved you. Okay. Now give back. Today's the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. You have a very sharp intuition. Cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much-needed cleansing. Just as you watch your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Just as there are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Moving on to the month of December. Well, Capricorn, this is going to be your month. Ooh, goody. Good. Looks like Capricorn, you're going to have a lot of great times in your birth month. this is really going to be a fabulous month for you. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh. Singles looks like there is going to be like an eye opener for you this month. It seems like I did not really follow my advice for the past month of November. And this month it's going to be even more grave. All right. Let's take a look first with the good and juicy stuff. Now, you will be, okay, first off, you're going to be getting a closure from somebody from the past that you really love so much. Okay, but then you feel like it's not really going anywhere. You know, you've already moved on. You're two different people now. You know, well, let bygones be bygones. You don't want to hold any more grudges. You just want to keep on moving and let this person face their, karmas further. You will also be, especially if you're single, as in like you're not seeing anyone. If you're single, you will also be meeting someone of your equal, possibly another Capricorn or another Earth sign. And this person is from another place, but they will be assigned to your locality or to your city or to wherever you are right now because of their job. And you will be meeting through a mutual not through a mutual friend, but it's more of a place where you used to hang out a lot. Okay, now, and again, it will also remind you of something that already happened in the past, because this person have a resemblance to that person from the past, whether you're single, married, or whoever it is. This person will have a resemblance of of the person that you just recently discarded or that you just recently had a closure to. Now, and you will also be traveling within the second week of this month, and you're gonna love it because you'll be in a place where you really dreamed to visit, to be in, and to see. Actually, it's more of an unexpected travel. It's a surprise that will be given to you by somebody who really, let's say who's really nice to you, or someone who's really who just wanted to see you happy. Well, they did not really expect it, that you'll be closing the door on them, but, this is just a gift, okay? Now, transition's also about to come your way, and there will be a big transformation that will be happening, but for the better. Looks like some of you will be receiving an inheritance, a big claim of money, a big amount of money, or you will be winning an amount of money during this month, okay? Since that it's also your birth month, okay? and you're going to be feeling a little bit stuck because there are some things that needs to be, provided, like documentations, ID, and stuff like that. But if you will be in a different place, then it's going to take some time because, of course, you have to get the courier to, for the documents to be shipped and something like that. But then you'll be able to make it through in due time. And you will be going back home, or you'll be home, or you'll be celebrating the last 2 weeks of this month with a lot of money. Well, it's really like huge amount of money. Okay? And you'll be very happy. Just be very careful with those people who will try to take advantage of you, and who will only be nice to you just because that they feel like they can take part of your blessings. Okay? Work-wise, looks like this is the time where you can be, like resting a little bit. And even though that there are a lot of upcoming projects for next year, you will still try and come up with, some new ideas or fresh ideas that will be presented to the board. But it seems like the company or your people will not be very much interested, as their head is practically concentrating on the parties that you want to organize or that they want to organize. So you just want to set it aside for a little while, but you want everything to be ready right after the holidays. Your boss will also be calling you out for some very important meeting or for some very important discussion about a particular responsibility position, or something like that you need to take over. And it's not like a promotion, but it will be added up to your title or to your responsibilities. Plus, there will be like an additional salary that they'll be promising you. Okay? So good. It's like you're really going up. Now, whoever you're going to be with during this month, especially to married ones, it's an open element or open sign. It seems like you will be very happy. Harmony will be restored during this month. There will be a lot more, like the two of you will be jiving, will be, like getting along. It's like you're really trying to work things out, being more patient, traveling here and there, going some more shoppings and stuff. Because, it's okay for you to go and shop during this month because you're going to have a lot of money. And not to mention that you're going to be falling in love again with the one that you're with, which is good. Now, it's time for you to leave the footprints of the past, as both of you will be going through a big transformation. And it's also time for you to start realizing the things that you need to prioritize, set aside, to segregate, and to, discard. Now, singles. Well, if you would just follow my advice in the month of November, you won't really have to go through this painful revelation in the month of December. Okay? You will be catching someone red-handedly being with someone. And even if you would try to walk away, I feel like you really have to repack your things this month. And, you really need to wake up. This person will still try and woo you and will try to make you stay, but because they know your weakness. Okay? But you have to learn how to say no. All right? No is no. That is if you are with a water sign or a fire sign. But if you're with an air sign or another earth sign, it seems like there will be some promises that will be, that will be said. And the air sign will also try to please you, especially if you're with an Aquarius. This air sign will try to please you, make you feel like you're the only one in their life, and make you feel like you're the most important thing, okay? And you're the best thing that ever happened to them, which is good, okay? But if you're with a water or fire, Anyway, singles, your love life will not be very favorable this month of December, okay? Anyway, when it comes to your health, it looks like you're gonna try and work harder more, losing weight, and also you need to have some supplements for your eyesight and to fight your to strengthen your immune system. High blood pressure, chest pain. You also need to take care of your heart, especially if you've already had a history of rheumatic heart. Um, what do you call it? Like that there's a fat that grows, right within your heart or around your heart, something like that. You also need to be a little bit careful about that. Vertigo, feeling so nauseous. And vomiting. It seems like you're gonna be a little bit vomity this month. And alcohol. Be very careful. Some of you will have some alcohol poisoning. Okay, be very careful. Also, gallbladder and kidney stones. Plus, again, don't be so snuggly with your pets, because definitely you're gonna be incurring some allergies and asthma because of them. Okay, finally, let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. But one thing that I can assure you, Capricorn, this month is going to be like, oof. This is the time to shop till you drop. Mm-hmm. Again, relationships inspire passion, listen, synchronicity, gratitude, love, hello from heaven. Caregiver. Okay, I've already explained this to you. You need to take care of yourself rather than taking care of others. You also need to learn how to say no. Okay, if you know that you're being deprived, being disrespected, someone who's already treating you like a doormat, you have to learn how to say no, and you have to learn how to love yourself. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. Because your marriage, your relationship, and your love will be renewed with your partner, and they will really try to show you that you are the only one, and you are their world. Listen, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now it's not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. Synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they are being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. Well, that's it for you for the rest of the year, or for the rest of the month, Capricorn. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Okay? Blessings to you, and have a great year ahead.